Joining me is Tom Antonissen, Regional Manager, Europe, for the IRF. Tom, thanks for being here with me.
Thank you.
So Tom, tell me, why is it important that delegates from Europe make this trip to Saudi Arabia in the Gulf region for the World Meeting?
Well, part of the answer lies in the question itself. I believe, as you say, it's a world meeting. Europe, as a geographical continent, I think plays still a big part on the global world stage. We have emerging economies, on the other hand, who have for sure gathered here. And I think it was very important to get as many players from Europe to Saudi Arabia to discover the Gulf region. We've heard there's many very interesting projects being set up here, and I do think, even though our American friends have great expertise, but I think also from Europe there are a lot of complementary skill sets of businesses that can come here. I've been doing myself a lot in the ITS side, the Intelligent Transport Systems side of the Congress and of the World Meeting. So I think we managed to create a very good mix of people, and I mean the atmosphere has been amazing, and I do hope and think so that for all the Europeans we managed to get here, that they've been very pleased to come here, and I've only got positive echoes so far. So I hope the rest of the team is happy too. But from our side, we're pretty pleased.
So how are you enjoying the event?
Well, we're part of a very oiled team, coming from, as we said before, different continents. I've very much enjoyed the team dynamics so far. I think some of the people working here under the leadership of Pat and Gabriel have been very effective. It's been a real pleasure working with them, but I do mean working with, I had the pleasure of being able to join sessions because I was writing up some of the summaries, which I hope will create a lasting legacy of this meeting. But we've been working very hard. So I've enjoyed working very hard. I've enjoyed also the gala dinner yesterday, which was amazing, to be honest, and to pull that off. Respect to all you guys there. Yeah, I mean, I do hope to remain part of this continuing stream of world meetings. I was at the Lisbon one in 2010, which I enjoyed working at as well. And I hope in the end we do it for the delegates, we do it for the audience, we do it for the sponsors and the supporters. So I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did, and maybe they worked a bit less here, let's say.
Tom, I have to ask you, what has been your favorite?
The favorite part of the world meeting? Well, let's say it wasn't my favorite part to get up early in the morning, but I enjoyed a lot the team meetings in the morning. It might sound a bit strange, but I think coming to see how teams are managed here, well, that's, to be fair, from an American perspective, I really enjoyed seeing the team dynamics, and then everyone spreading out. If I guess no one will believe anyway if we say how few people were in the team to manage such a big event, but I really enjoyed the team dynamics the most, and it was a pleasure to be part of it.
So tell me, what are Europe's messages to the global road community?
Well, I hope it came out here. I'm not so certain. The problem we have in Europe is that the roads are honestly not part of the big picture anymore. Everyone keeps saying we have them already, which is not true. We have a big east-west divide, for example. Also, when it comes to funding, you have the European Union, of course, which provides a few billion of funding, but it's really not enough. And I hope it's the other way around. I hope the European community got the message here, among others from the World Bank and the IRF in particular, that roads are needed to provide connectivity. I was thinking about this. Everyone talks about electronic connectivity. As I said, I was doing ITS sessions, and it's about always being connected and big data, but you have a physical connectivity, and mostly it's only roads that can really provide the bandwidth, so to say, necessary. And I think, I mean, we really need to work, and I'm talking about myself, we need to work harder actually in Europe to get this message back, and I think we will use all is coming out of this world meeting to use as a message back to Europe. So I think in this case we want to turn the message around. We'll bring it back home, and I hope to remain always in contact with the IRF and the Washington people.
How does IRF deliver this ITS message and these other messages that Europe is so passionate about to the world?
Well, I think this goes for every continent. We need to look a bit further than, we say, further than our own nose is long. And I think it opens up a whole perspective. I just mentioned that in our case, I think the message should be turned around. What we've learned here, we should bring back to European policymakers. We did get a few of them over here to Saudi Arabia. So that's entirely thanks to the IRF. I mean, I don't see any other way of opening up the global road community and also including the Europeans. And I can only hope that also from the IRF's perspective, they found the added value from Europe important, and that we can all work together. I think we still need this common mantra about the importance of roads. I enjoyed the previous World Meeting had the mantra, the slogan called "Sharing the Road," and I think this is the same thing we should develop further. And well, thanks to the IRF, this is something we are surely doing. So.
Okay, well, thank you, Tom, for the interview.
Thank you, John.
Okay.